And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time chorus vibrato ensemble-ish pedal in the past with effects pedal show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome, I'm Alex. We're going to check out this chorus ensemble from PastFX. Please hit like and subscribe first. Ding the bell, notification bell, and comments, questions below.
Yes.
Awesome.
And this was sent to us by PastFX. Hi, Verlie and PastFX. So this is what you would call a sponsored video. Now, only a few days ago, Alex, do you remember, we did a video of this. I know it seems like it was only about 10 minutes ago, but it was about a day or two ago. You can watch the video here. Magic of television. And we both, for both of us, a first time that we ever plugged the chorus ensemble in. And we were both kind of a bit blown away. We thought it sounded really, really cool. So we have the PastFX version. And we thought, let's check out the PastFX version 28 to 48 hours later.
2 to 4 business days later, here we are.
Yes, here we are. So, all the controls are the same. Now, I should mention, so this is the, did I just mention that? This is the MN3007 version. It feels like I just mentioned it, but maybe I didn't just mention it. So the original chorus ensemble has very hard to obtain and totally obsolete bucket brigade chips in it that do all the work. Now, PastFX do a version of that as well with the exact bucket brigade chip, but they also do the MN3007 version, which, according to PastFX, sounds pretty much identical. They do a mini version, which is in a single pedal, and then they do the normal version, full version, which is in a double-sized pedal as well, so with the 2 buttons. This has got a switch to go between chorus and vibrato. The other one has a button to go between chorus and vibrato. But other than that, they're identical.
Right on.
Yeah.
We are set up in stereo, so one half's going through the Mozztronics Amp Switcher OTS Mini 20 and a 2 notes Torpedo Captor X.
There's some reverb there.
The other side's going through a combo amp in there. A Laney Super Cub 12, I think it is.
Yep, there's a video for
combo.
it here.
And yeah, should we hear the noise?
Let's hear the noise. So same as with the original one, the actual input, the preamp in it, is always on, right? So you get that kind of push from it.
Sure.
So let's just have a look. Everything at 12 o'clock, and then let's start off with the input gain. Oh, we should do the knobs. So basically you've got, this is the chorus. This is the switch to go between chorus and vibrato. So chorus right, vibrato left. And this is the vibrato rate and depth. And that's just the input level kind of thing, and the high and low gain, which, let's look at that first. So the pedal is off. When you turn it on, that starts flashing. It's off, and it sounds like this. So there's quite a bit of volume there. We actually did a video of PastFX also do a pedal that's just a preamp, which you can watch here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So you get quite a bit of kazungas out of it, as they call it.
Do they?
So where do you want it? Do you want it sort of...
Kazungas?
Yeah, kazungas. Do you want a bit of kazungas?
Few minerals.
Few minerals, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Let's check that out. So what is it?
Kazungas.
More kazungas. All right, let's start off on the chorus. The chorus just has a 1 knob, so let's turn it on and see what it sounds like. mean, just that again. It's just the stereo spread is just really nice.
Some nice spread.
So if you're playing stereo, that kind of stuff, it just makes it sort of.
It's almost dimensions.
Yeah, yeah, like the dimension pedal.
Not so wobbly chorus, but this kind of width.
Well, you can make it wobblier, but the thing is, it doesn't go super wobbly. Like it doesn't go super, like the actual one. It doesn't go super fast. So it doesn't have the.
It's still rampy like the other.
Yeah, it has that. Yeah, yeah.
Ramp up.
Okay. Well, let's. I reckon around there it sounds great.
Sure.
So what do you think of the vibrato? Because you said in the other video from 2 days ago that it's the only vibrato you've ever liked.
God, it's very similar.
It is very close. I mean...
We'd have to do an A/B shootout, see if there's any difference.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
2 to 4 days ago.
Yeah.
My memory is a bit sketchy. Notice we've got the same clothes on from 2 to 4 days
continuity.
ago.
It's continuity,
yeah,
just to make it, yeah. But I think that vibrato, that... I mean, you can get that where the depth got a little up and you use it like a proper vibrato, like a... Leslie-esque vibrato. But to me, that depth down, so it's kind of more subtle, but it's just there. And luckily, I brought the same guitar I had 2 to 4 days ago.
Sweet. Is it still in tune like a...
It's still in tune. Well, actually, from memory, 2 to 4 days ago, you like this guitar better on the high input turned down. Let's see if that's still the case. While we're ripping off Prince, let's rip him off for good. It's lovely.
It's a bit good, isn't it?
It's lovely. I like it.
It's my review. It's a bit good.
It's a bit good, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, that's the... There's not a huge amount to it.
No.
But it's just one of those things, I think... It's just hard to get a bad sound out of it.
Just don't get in the way.
And it's subtle. I like the subtleness about it.
And so, here's my thing, right? I've always found modulation with single notes, like playing lead lines,
Yeah.
just doesn't work.
It's very 80s.
Yeah, but then even then, that sound, you just lose all this, just like, wow, some notes in between the sweeps.
Yeah.
But this works. That sound,
Yeah.
you can.
So
between chords and single notes, it's a nice balance.
yeah. To me, it's just chords. I don't know. Imagine like a stereo delay after that. Yeah. Now, okay, from memory to the 4 days ago.
Yes.
It went from 1 to 2 days ago to 2 to 4 days ago. 4 to 6 days ago. Compared to the original one. I do think the original one has some thing. But maybe it could just be my brain telling me that because it's the old original one that it has a certain something. It'd be interesting to see when we edit this
Yes.
and look back at it,
Yeah.
how it'll all go
In 5 to 6 days' time.
in 5 to 6 days.
So we're going to set it up sometime in the future. Please subscribe to be notified about this. We're going to set up and try and do a stereo shootout.
Which is a tricky thing to do.
So we need stereo,
We need 4 amps.
or 4 sims.
Or 4 sims. Yeah, we could do it with 4
We could do
sims.
software. So that could be a thing. Yeah, what do you think?
I like it.
Compared to the original?
I like it. To me, it's. I think it's going to be one of those things. This is just me personally, right? It's going to be one of those things when you put the two next to each other, and you go, oh, but this is a little bit more like this, and this is a little bit more like that. But I think if you in a band or recording scenario, one day you use that one, the next day you use that one. I don't think you would necessarily miss that one if you had that one. You know what I mean? It does the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the ramping is slightly different, like the LFO is maybe slightly different. The speeds are maybe ever so slightly different, but I mean, you have different values in all parts. I mean, even if you put 3 old chorus ensembles next to each other, they will probably sound, there will be sound variations.
Yeah.
So to me, it's another one of those things where I think just from that 2 to 4 days to 6 days memory of when we filmed the other video, they sound close enough that.
Yes.
But like I said, for some reason, something tells me that the original, there was some magic there.
I think so too. But also that version of that original, like you say,
Yeah.
it could just be things slightly deteriorating in a cool way.
And it's noisier.
Yeah.
You move things and it crackles, and you know that all adds to the whole thing.
Okay, here's a question for you in the comments below. Even if 2 things sound the same, and one looks like, maybe not even looks, just one gets too excited about playing guitar, and one's like a micro.
Okay. Yeah.
No?
Well, to me, it'll always be to me I think if you take
This is that.
an old chorus ensemble and stick it in front of someone and say play this, there'll always be more of an excitement level. Same with you put a real clone in front of someone.
Yeah.
They go ooh, even though all the clones sound exactly the same and probably are the same, but it's a different. You make it something different in your head. I think it does make a difference. Of course, it makes a difference. But that's what I mean. It'll be interesting once we edit the videos to actually listen back to it, maybe more objectively.
Yeah.
When you're sitting there going, "Oh, I just
6
want
to 8
to
times.
edit this stupid video." That was a mouse that I'm clicking, editing. Yeah, I think maybe you look at it more objectively then.
So, yeah. What do you think?
Maybe we should do a blind shootout
Yes.
somehow.
We'll get really blind. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for hanging. Thanks again to Verlie for making all this happen.
PastFX, that's awesome. All the PastFX is awesome. I'm going to put the PastFX playlist at the end of the video.
If you like pasta. Stay tuned. See you soon.
Playlist.